This is Mode, the new Depeche Mode box set, subtitled The Definitive Depeche Mode Studio Collection. This is an 18 CD box set, so 14 discs are the original studio albums, and then there's 4 bonus CDs of kind of A-side, single versions, B-sides, that kind of thing. So we're going to take a look at this. Now this is a cube, obviously, as you can probably see, and it's very much got a theme of black. None more black, as the phrase goes. We'll open this up and have a look at the contents in a minute, but you can see already there's some black spot varnishing on various sides of the package. It's all quite subtle. The bottom of the box actually has this spec sheet on it, which is stuck on. So that gives you the blurb and the overview. There's 63 non-album singles, B-sides, and bonus tracks from 81 to 2017. There's a couple of unreleased things, one of which is the Highline session version of Heroes. This is a 7x7 inch box. It's actually slightly bigger. It says it's 7x7 inch, but if I place a 7-inch single on top of this, you'll see it's probably a bit more like 7¼ inches, but you get the general idea. So this is a big lift-off lid box set. It has a kind of soft touch feel to it. You do have to be extremely careful to have clean hands with this. I wouldn't recommend eating a bag of crisps and then fiddling around with this box, because it'll be ruined forever. But let's lift off the lid. There you go. So it's a big lift-off lid. Now this unboxing video isn't actually going to take that long, because it's quite simple what's in this box. You've got the 18 discs here, which are all the albums, as I said, and the 4 bonus discs, and then there's a book, and that's it. Pretty straightforward, really. Let's have a look at the book first. Now these are numbered, these box sets, and the numbering is actually on the back of the book. So there you go, I've got number 28. Spot varnishing is the order of the day with this set. You'll see when we look at the CD covers in a minute how that transpires across the various discs. So this book has all the lyrics for every song in it, and various cover art, photographs, etc. So it's quite nicely done, soft back. It's pretty cool to have everything collected in one place. And there is all the track listings at the back. So that's that book, and it's got its own little place to slot it in. So that slots in there. And then the discs themselves, so let's just go through them one by one, I guess. I mean, it is quite clever how they've done this whole black thing, and it's unique to this particular box set. That Speak and Spell, they're all gatefold like this. They aren't holes, that's actually a bit of spot varnishing. The discs are inside. There you go. So the disc isn't black. There's no protection for the inner discs, and these are pretty simple card wallets, but there's a kind of nice minimalistic feeling to the design. Each of these are just the albums, by the way. There's no bonus tracks or anything. They're all saved for the additional discs in the box set. There's a broken frame. Again, little symbol in the middle. Construction time again. Blue disc for that one. Some Great Reward. They could have done the discs black, actually. You know those CDs you get where they're all black and they're black underneath? That would have been quite good. I'm not sure why they didn't do that. Black Celebration looks pretty good with all the little symbols. My personal favourite, Music for the Masses. The colour of the disc there, obviously a nod to the original artwork. No bonus tracks on Music for the Masses. The original CD had a few bonus tracks, didn't it? Violator. Songs of Faith and Devotion. Ultra. Exciter. Playing the Angel. It's a bit boring, to be honest, the CD design. It's catching up now. This is Sounds of the Universe. These are, of course, all just the stereo versions of the albums. There's no 5.1 mix, there's no high res or anything like that. Right, nearly getting towards the end of the albums now. So this is Delta Machine. And finally Spirit, the most recent studio album. So that's it for the studio albums, all 14 of them. And these are the 4 bonus discs, so the packaging is the same. As you can see, spells out mode. So M is 1981 to 1985. This is quite a long disc actually, the 20 tracks on here. O is 86 to 1990, so this is Black Celebration, Music for the Masses, and Violator era. D is 93 to 2005, so that actually spans quite a bit of time. 15 tracks. And finally, E is 2006 to 2017. This is only an 11 track CD actually, but you can see the last track is one of the unreleased ones, the Heroes Highline Session version. So that's it. Here's the 18 CDs in their gatefold wallets. There's a certain simplicity to this that I do actually like. They all slot in this big hole here. There's no poster, there's no marbles, there's nothing. It's just the discs and a booklet. I'd be interested to know, this was delayed for a couple of months, so I'd be interested to know what the issue was in terms of, there was some production quality issue, but certainly this box looks pretty good. So they all slot back into here. Very comfortable fit, there's nothing, it's not a tight squeeze, they all slot in there with plenty of room to spare actually. I mean, you can see already you're going to have to be a bit careful with this. I mean, I've made a point of cleaning my hands, but it's still scuffed up already. Now, who this box set is aimed at is a point for discussion, because if you're a fan, you've already got the albums, you've probably got plenty of discs with the B-sides on them. And if you're not a fan, do you want to pay £200 for this box? Sony hope that you do. We'll have to wait and see how well this does. I don't know how limited it is. No numbers have been revealed in terms of what they're producing. I imagine it's relatively limited and this will have a one production run and then that will be it. So this is Paul for Super Deluxe Edition, having a first look at Mode, the definitive Depeche Mode studio collection.